Alright, new 2.0 characters. Personally, I'm really liking the look of all the Rinascita characters, especially Carlotta, Brant, and Zanny. But whose banners are going to be running first? Well, it's going to be Carlotta and Roccia. So if you're interested in either of them, we're going to talk about what they do and how they fit in your account. And to clarify, Carlotta and Jojo will be first phase, and Roccia and Jinxie will be second phase. Now, Carlotta will be a Glacio main DPS, and she will be a gun wielder. I guess since she's running with Jojo, and a new Glacio set will be releasing, her damage will most likely be skill focused, but it does really depend on what the new set does. So Carlotta will be a really valuable pull if you have Jojo. She'll be really strong regardless, but Jojo is the only Glacio buff in the game currently, so it just makes her that much better. Also, her weapon options are a little weird. Besides her signature, the Static Mist is sort of designed to be a sub DPS weapon. Like, it has crit rate and high base attack, but the energy regen and attack buff for the next Resonator isn't ideal for a main DPS. I can definitely see Thunderbolt performing really well, especially at high ascensions. Also, since we can expect a Glacio floor in Tower Adversity, Carlotta being the first Glacio main DPS will be incredibly strong. Yes, I'm ignoring Ling Yang. I hate that guy. Alright, let's move on to Roccia. She'll be a Havoc sub DPS as a Gauntlet wielder. So, of course, she's going to be designed for Camellia. I think that's to be expected. But she does have a ton of other value because not only can she support Camellia, but Danjin as well. Maybe Havoc Rover if you want. Roccia will probably buff Havoc damage and basic attacks most likely. Then as a Gauntlet user, the 5-star Gauntlets we have are pretty bad. They're not really meant for her, so don't try and go for the standard Gauntlet. You're better off just using like Marsado or something. Even Zheng Liao's signature, although it does a lot of damage, isn't really ideal for a sub DPS. Also, the thing about sub DPSs are they're future-proof, at least for a long time. Like, I could see Roccia being a very strong option for all the future Havoc DPSs, or even basic attackers, assuming she buffs that. Now, in terms of how Carlotta and Roccia will work with future characters, well, we are going to be getting a lot of DPSs, just know that. We don't know everything about every character's kit, but from what we know, it's a lot of DPSs, and some healers. So Carlotta's dedicated support is either Jojo, which means she does focus on skill damage, or her designated support isn't coming for many patches, which I don't think will happen. And then for Roccia, none of the future characters look to be Havoc, so she also won't have another new teammate to work with for a long time. So it really is a matter of pulling them if you like them, or your account gets a lot of value from them. Regardless, 2.0 characters look incredible. I don't know how people are going to save their pulls. As someone who's skipping Camellia, yes, I know, listen, I pulled a 70 pity, and then it's just like, nah, I'll save for someone more fun. Like, bro, we're finally getting a pistol DPS. She's gonna be so much fun for sure. But looking forward to future content. Honestly, Kuro just keeps slapping us in the face with premium content. It's awesome.